The National Police Force stands guard out front of the airport, a sure sign something isn't right in Salvador. Everywhere in the city, small teams of soldiers patrol the streets, part of a 3,000-force contingent the federal government has sent in. 1/3 of the police force in Bahia state is on strike, and the criminals are now wreaking havoc in the streets. More than 30 murders were committed in less than a 24-hour period this weekend. Residents are terrified. The state capital was on the verge of paralysis. Brazil's Minister of Justice arrived in Salvador this weekend with a clear message, pointing the finger of blame for the violence at the police on strike.
The federal government is here to offer our full support. And I tell you, Governor, you have our unconditional support so that you can fulfill your mission of defense of law and order.
A judge has ruled the strike is illegal. 12 arrest warrants for union leaders have been issued, but police are defiant. Dozens of officers occupied the Legislative Assembly, chanting, "The police have stopped," a clear affront to the government.
These police officers that are on strike are trying to send a big message to the government that they feel they deserve higher wages. And one of their protest measures is to puncture the tires on some of these police cars. It's their way of saying they're not working until their demands are met.
They also rejected government accusations that they are fueling the crime wave.
I'm not a criminal, I'm a police officer, a father with 2 children and a wife. If the governor wants to resolve things like that, my imprisonment, I tell you, will cause chaos in the city, the likes of which have never been seen.
Nobody seems willing to back down.
I have no doubt that police want better work conditions, but they cannot promote breaking the law and allow people to threaten the population with guns and take public property.
For now, it seems as though the soldiers will stay on the streets indefinitely, at least until this deadlock is resolved. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera, Salvador, Brazil.